You talk about Louisiana? There's a 26-point gap in Louisiana between white kids and black kids on NAEP. But you know what is even worse? 61% of black children in the state of Louisiana are below basic in reading. Can I repeat that for y'all? 61% of black children on NAEP in the state of Louisiana are below basic in reading. Every time I look at this data, and tomorrow, what's called the tutor data is going to come out. That's the trial urban district assessment, where they take the 18 largest school districts in the country and break this same data out so you can understand what's happening in these districts. Every time I look at this data, I'm outraged. And you know what makes me more outraged? Is that we ain't outraged. You know, people ask me to come and speak, why are you such a mad Negro? Like, you're so mad. And you know what I say? James Baldwin said it years ago, he said that any black person who's even relatively conscious in America ought to be in a constant state of rage.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And that's me. I'm in a constant state of rage. You gotta think about this. This is 57 years after Brown won. 56 years after Brown 2. And we talk about this kind of crisis, and we ain't mad. Niggas is happy.
Absolutely.
Can y'all see this? This is the picture I get up with every morning, and I mean this. I think about the fact that on February 1st, 1960, 4 students sit down at a lunch counter in Greensboro, North Carolina, and demand to be served. And in 2011, 4 black students sit down at a lunch counter where they welcome and can't read the menu.
My Lord.
How did this happen? How? What kind of people are we to let this happen? I mean, we got all kinds of clubs, and we got organizations, and we sell chicken dinners, and you know, and barbecue, and
fish plates.
We got frats, and I'm talking about all of them. We got frats and sororities, we hold national meetings, we give awards, we wrap stuff around people's necks, we give them gold medals and hell, and our kids can't read. In fact, they gave me an award. There's a black organization, 100 Black Men gave me an award. I was happy to receive the award. But I said, you know what, we ought to have a moratorium on awards until our kids learn how to read. We are all these national meetings and stuff. We ought to say, until our kids learn how to read, we ain't awarding nobody nothing. Because ain't none of us done enough to get an award for nothing. Yeah, I'm mad. And I ain't going to be unmad. Because my thing is, why? My grandmother used to, she used to walk to work in Shreveport, Louisiana, to save car fare so that I could get an education. My grandmother used to come home after working for this doctor's office. I remember. And she had a great big aluminum wash tub. And she didn't have no washing machine. She had a scrub bowl. And these white men used to bring shirts. And so after she done worked the whole day, they used to bring these shirts to her on Baker Street. And she used to have one group of shirts in the wash pan. She was scrubbing. She had another one where she had put this monarch starch on it and had them all starched. and then she had some others that were on the line drying, and she had the others that she'd iron. So that I could live a better life than her. My grandmother, Pearl Wagner, we talking about the 1940s. My grandmother, Pearl Wagner, I know we were sitting on the porch, on the back porch, me and my mother. And the police came and said somebody had robbed somebody and it was in our house. My mother said, ain't nobody in our house. The cop kicked my mother. They called Pearl. Pearl came home. This is a true story. Pearl came home in the 1940s in Shreveport and got her gun and went to the police station with a gun. The white people she worked for saved my grandmother's life. Because my grandmother was going to shoot somebody. Now, why did I tell you this story? Because why did they go through all of that for us to be where we are today? Didn't there used to be a time when black people said the next generation is going to be better off than us? Didn't we have a collective value system that said, I'm sacrificing now because you're going to be better off than us? You know what we're facing today? This generation is going to be dumber than us. Do y'all understand what's happening here? If you read this book, The World is Flat, by Thomas Friedman, I'm just reading his new one called That Used to Be Us. You know how these people, I ain't talking about you, by the way, but you know how some of these politicians are, black ones and white ones. They find their way to the black community when it's election time. And they all come up in here and we all applaud. Some of us just happy that they'll take a picture with us. And they get up and they say it take a whole village to educate a child. Most of them couldn't find a village with MapQuest. Don't even know what a village is. Getting up talking about it take a whole village to educate a child. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of hearing about that. So Thomas Friedman in his book, I'm going to give you another African parable. It goes like this. That every day in Africa, a gazelle gets up. And the gazelle knows that if it can't run faster than the fastest lion, it's going to get killed. Every day, the lion gets up, knowing if it can't run faster than the smallest gazelle, it's going to stop. Either way, when the sun comes up, they both start running. And what's happening is, all over the world, when the sun comes up, there are young people all over the world running faster than our best young people. And if they're running faster than our best young people, please tell me, what's going to happen to young people in Cato Parish who can't read, can't write, can't think, can't compute, can't analyze? The brother done told you what's going to happen. They're going to jail. These people look at the third grade reading scores and start deciding how many jails do we need.